What's up everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another EA Sports PGA Tour Career Mode Series video, and today it is time for the Week 27 tournament, the KOHLER Open at Whistling Straits, one of my favorite golf courses. This course is going to be so much fun, but it's going to be a big challenge. Now last week, Ryan Gamer dominated from start to finish in the Open Championship, the final major of the season. We got the win in the final major, and we are on a 4-tournament win streak going into the Week 27 tournament, and we only have 3 tournaments left until the FedEx Cup playoffs. So this season is so close to being over. Big thank you to all of you all for all the support here on this series. You all are all legends. If you missed last week's tournament, click the link in the description below to the full playlist. Go back and watch it, because trust me, it was epic. The best golf we've ever played. It was insane. Hopefully we can do the same this week. There's a big change in difficulty though, from St. Andrews to Whistling Straits. This golf course has crushed me so many times, especially on True Sim, but I need all your all's one times. All the positive, encouraging comments. You all are all legends. If you get some enjoyment, drop a like and subscribe for more content like this. So we take a look at the settings here. We have 6 to 9 miles per hour winds. We have average fairway firmness and fairway speed, fringe firmness. Okay, so average conditions, we should be able to still score well, but this golf course is extremely challenging. So one hole at a time, one score at a time. Let's do exactly what we did last week. Let's go ahead and dive on in.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the home of the Ryder Cup in 2021, Whistling Straits, it's live first-round coverage of the KOHLER Open. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round 1. Our leader, a member of the Ryder Cup winning team here at Whistling Straits, Scotty Scheffler. He's off to a good start at 6 under.
Well, the majors are all complete for the year. It is time to turn our attention to the big prize remaining. That, of course, the FedEx Cup. We're getting into the home stretch now. We will be at Scottsdale next week, Boston the week after that, and then it all gets started. Round 1 in Memphis, just 4 weeks from today.
That's right. FedEx Cup playoffs are right around the corner, but 4 rounds here at Whistling Straits. Got to make a cut. So in order to do that, got to come out firing here in round number 1. Scotty Scheffler's having a great day so far. We have a early tee time, it looked like. But I wanted to give you all a heads up. So I'm recording a lot of content early. So before the week of November 13th. There may be a delay in content the week after, so I just got some bad news that one of my immediate family members is in serious condition. So at this point in time, we're waiting a transfer to a more specialized hospital that can provide them the care that they need. So I just wanted to let you all know, at this point in time today, tomorrow, I'm recording as many videos as I can so that you all will, I'll have plenty for that week, and a few maybe for the next week, Thanksgiving week. But now from that point forward, taking a day at a time, and just gonna play some golf, have some fun, but wanted to let you all know that, and just so you all would know if there is a delay, or that's it. But hey, Whistling Straits time, everybody. Send it. That barely hung on the rough there.
It's not a fairway hit. It's definitely gone into the rough. Certainly not the start everybody was expecting.
Good news is we're not in the heavy rough, right? We're just in the normal rough. We have an 88, 97% lie. Really good lie. Good attacking angle here. Plenty of green to work with. We can attack this thing. I'm going to go finesse pitching wedge. 6 to 9 miles per hour wind, slight downhill. I like the club.
Good chance it won.
Oh, that's perfect. Get up, get up. Come
It
on.
was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Okay, so ball is sitting below the feet. Steady down the slope. Send it in. Not going to be an easy putt. Like, these putts are really tough, especially here for me at Whistling Straits. It's going to break a little more than I anticipate.
Oh, boy,
Wow.
that seared the left edge, but it did want to go in.
I thought it was going to break more. It was fast down that slope. Caught the edge, didn't drop. That's unfortunate. You know, you got to find birdies here at Whistling Straits, especially on the first hole, because wow, does it get tough.
Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par.
Hovland and Scheffler up there at the top at 6 under. Okay, got the par 5 number 2. Fairway that is pretty tough to hit for me anyways. To be fair, all fairways are tough for me to hit. Whether it's here in EA PGA Tour, but especially in PGA 2K23. Stay in the fairway. Stay in the fairway. First cut's fine. Okay, so 255 up the hill. Tailwind. If we could land this right at the front of the green, that's 226. We'd be sitting in great shape here. But we're going to go 4-iron. And we are going to attack this thing. It shot off to the left. That's unfortunate. This bunker's not going to be a terrible place to play from, though.
Impressive
It's better than the rough.
to get the power on that second shot into the par 5 and comfortably get it up here by the green. I know it's in that green side bunker, but that is very doable.
Yeah, nice little pick because we got lucky that it actually landed in that bunker. Take it. Let's get a birdie.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
Okay, ball is sitting above the feet. Steady downhill. This is a tough one. I mean, to me, it doesn't look like there's much break at all, you know? Steady. I want to say slight right to left. Not a lot. Yes, there's
Yeah,
one.
well done. It's a birdie here at the second.
That's huge. That is huge. Should be 2 under, though, right? Should be 2 under, but can't live in the past, right? We have 161 to the front of the green. 73 to the pin. I love this golf course. They knocked it out of the park with this, putting this golf course in the game. Like, it's perfect. I'm going to put full loft on this 9-iron finesse. It's well downhill. The wind's going to affect it quite a bit. One time. Be the one. Yeah, that'll do.
Boy, he took that one way upstairs, got a lot of air under it, and that allowed it to land softly. That's a nice shot.
Okay, ball is below the feet. Let's please send this in. There's a lot of slope here. I mean, 0.9 degrees below the feet. This thing looks like it's a steady left to right the entire way.
Nah, missed it left.
Never broke.
That's a letdown.
So most of the break was at the beginning. After that, it was basically flat. It only broke at the beginning. Okay, I did hit it pretty hard, but...
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain at 1 under par.
Hey, what I always say, it's a marathon, not a sprint, right? These are four-round tournaments. Plenty of golf left. Plenty of scoring opportunities. And do you all remember the Open Championship, round 1 last week? Do you all remember how rough we started that front 9 at St. Andrews? And then we turned it on and kept it there for the rest of the tournament. But I say that to give us confidence. Look at that tempo. Bounce left, bounce left. Everything should funnel left. That first cut, we got lucky.
That's a whopper of a tee shot. Couple more bounces. Oh, just in the first cut.
Always one of the toughest holes for me. Now, I'm going to go approach shot so we can generate a little bit more backspin on this 8-iron. Full loft approach. The dangerous part here is we're on a side hill lie, and if you do not want to miss left here. It's not a big side hill lie, though. I don't think it's going to affect it very much. That's a good shot. It's going to be off, but that's still a good shot.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch.
I thought the wind was going to push it right a little bit more. The wind didn't grab it, though. The question is this a Texas wedge? Send it. So close. That was a good read, honestly. A really good read. It just dove. Good putt. Tough hole to birdie, but if that wind takes that a little bit more, we're in great shape. To me, it looks like a steady left to right. Ball is below the feet. Send it in.
That's
it broke
in.
left.
It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain in red figures
That's why
at 1 under.
That's why that foot lie can be misleading sometimes, right? Because maybe the foot lie is that way, but it could immediately dive the next way pretty quickly. I didn't see that in that break, but clearly it was. Oh, this golf hole. Yeah. I never know what to do on this golf hole, to be honest with you all. I mean, you just got to send it up in the fairway, right? But it's such a cool golf hole, but you can cut the gap there. But every time I do it, I hit it out of bounds, and it's never a good result. I usually hit in the water far. It's that far water that usually gets me. Yeah, we can't get there in 2 now with our swing that we've had. But that's okay. Not really. I don't really need to, honestly. Let's hit this one up. Well, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's exactly where you want to be.
I don't know about that one. Ball in the first cut. Could have gone a little further down the fairway. But still, hey, what am I saying? In good place now.
Right. Hey, Frank caught himself on that one, didn't he? So, what am I saying? Frank. I've been wondering the same thing this whole time. So, I'm going to go spinner shot. You all know it's my favorite shot. We're going to send it. And it a little bit short. Roll it up. Bounce it. 1 hop bounce. That was a big miss hit. We went to the left of the dispersion zone.
Okay,
I mishit it.
Sensible play right there, and that one on deck.
And wind took it.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And he is in an ideal spot, just below the hole. I don't see any movement at all.
Yeah, it's ball is sitting above the feet. It's steady left to right. I mean, right to left. That would have been a big mistake, right? Yeah, steady right to left. I don't know, because it looks like it's right to left, but then it breaks back the other way at the end. A tough read. Yes!
Oh, yes!
Get in there!
Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie.
It's a tough read, but we make those sometimes. Wow. Let's go. And, you know, hey, we have to compliment Jerry the caddy. You know, Jerry's a busy is a busy man in the Ryan Gamer career mode universe. I mean, Ryan's a multi-sport athlete, and Jerry does a lot across all the career modes. But did a great job caddying at the Open Championship and still spent a lot of time scouting Whistling Straits. Jerry wants Ryan to win out all these tournaments, so we'll see if we can do that. But what a putt. So 2 under, we're 5 back. Plenty of golf left.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
You don't want to be in that bunker.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And it's a short hole, the 6th here at Whistling Straits, the shortest on the front 9, in fact. To get to this back portion of the green, you have to carry plenty of trouble, but be particularly aware of that deep pot bunker that's nestled in the gremlin's ear.
I'm not afraid. Not afraid, but what we're going to do is full D-loft here. Full D-loft, full-powered finesse. Because we don't want this to spin off the front of the green.
Looking really good.
Beautiful. Without the D-loft, that ball is spinning back into the
A
sand.
little long, as we can see, and a little to the right, but still makeable if you hit a good one.
Oh, we can make this. Ball is below the feet. It's steady up the slope. In the sand. One time. Yes!
Yeah, well done.
Get in there.
Back-to-back birdies here on this front side.
Come on. What a start here. 9th place. Ryan Gamer. Yeah, there's a lot of golfers that need to play their rounds today. You know, this is an early tee time, but what a start. 12 holes left. We're sitting 3 under on a really challenging golf course. Now, in this golf hole, we have 201 to the front, 234 to the pin. You don't want to miss right, so this is where I pull out the old finesse 5-iron down the slope and just put it on the left side of the green. Nothing fancy here. So miscalculated the wind, played it too safe, I think.
Left, but he should still be able to have a go at this with the wedge. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Move on,
Well,
right?
this is certainly interesting. To the left-hand side of the green here at 7, chipping back towards Lake Michigan off a slight downslope. This will test your nerve.
Hey, Jerry, add that to the caddy book for round number 2 to not do that again. You know, when you play it safe, you know, it's a long tournament. You're not going to get aggressive in round 1. But it could probably be a little bit more aggressive than that. That was not ideal. Wow, kind of got a flyer lie out of that. Yeah, I hit it pretty hard, but I don't know. I don't think it should have went that far.
10 feet.
Not from the rough. Now, is this straight? I don't know about this. It says it's level at the feet. I actually don't see a much break. Because we're going to hit this pretty firm up the slope. Yes, it was straight.
Well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay at -3.
Don't make up break when it's not there. It's easy to just make up break. You know, when you're playing without the grids on, or if you're playing the default game sim difficulty when the grids don't move, like, it's so easy to be like, no, I see break. And then you miss it because of that, right? When it's straight in. You all have seen me do that a lot throughout this whole season, right? We're on week 27. You've seen me do that plenty of times.
And that, a good-looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway.
That's a great drive
Frank,
now.
when we stop staring at Lake Michigan in the background, what should we be focusing on?
Yeah, what do we do?
Well, somehow you're going to have to thread a long iron in between those bunkers right and Lake Michigan.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of Lake Michigan over there. 192 downhill. If I'm going to attack this after that last miss, we're going to go 7-iron, full loft. Attack this into the wind. Not holding anything back. Beautiful. What did I say in the last tournament? You can't win tournaments when you have fear.
Now this,
when you're
for
afraid.
birdie.
Yeah, and over a putt like this, you've really got to trust the fact you've banked the practice, you trust the process, and certainly trust the line.
Yeah, 3.7 degrees, ball below the feet. It's steady downhill. Look at this break. This thing's going to break quite a bit, and it's going to be super fast. So you got to be careful on this one. Great speed. That's a good putt. You want to make it, but you can't make them all, right? We'll take it.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he
So
is.
we're 4 strokes off of Wise and Scheffler, who are sitting at the top at 7 under par. But I'm very proud of the way we've come out round number 1 on a very tough front 9. This is the fairway that, for me, is probably my most missed fairway. It's the tiniest fairway. Bounce left, bounce left. We must have hit a rock.
That's a pretty good break there to finish up in the first cut. With that ball sitting up fairly well, a lot more options available.
Yeah, or maybe there's a squirrel over there that just kicked that ball right in the fairway. Well, in the first cut. It looks like the fairway, but it's clearly not. So I'm going to go 9-iron. Full loft. It's steady down the slope. I'm going to attack this thing. It's a front pin location. Just don't land it in the bunker. That's the big thing here. Oh, that's the shot. And come back, though. Too much.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
A long one coming up here for birdie.
Oh, so ball is above the feet. It's steady downhill. Okay. Gonna break quite a bit down the slope, I think so, especially as it gets towards the end. On one time, everybody, one time. I want this putt so bad. Great putt.
Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by.
I knew it was going to break quite a bit, but I thought I played enough outside, but that thing just dove, didn't it? Good read, though.
Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side.
We make the turn 4 strokes back, everybody. Wise at the top. Scheffler. My goal. I want to get to 7 under. I want to be right up there. Now, I don't think 7 under is going to be the leader, though. My prediction is 8 or 9 under. But we'll see. That's the goal. Now, that bunker, it says is 3. Which bunker is 327? Is it a bunker we can't see? Yeah, so we're going to have to... I don't know. I think this is one... So I was playing this on a live stream one time. And I kept going for this and I kept missing it. Everybody kept telling me, Ryan, just hit a partial driver to the right of that bunker. Don't get fancy. So let's see if my live stream was right. I think they were.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
It's 123 yards to get you to the front of the green. 134, the number, all the way to the flag. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
Okay, thank you for that. So 134 uphill. The wind has been picking up a little bit. We saw it off that tee shot. I think I'm going to go pitching wedge. Well, I don't think that gets there. The problem is we're in between clubs here, right? What about approach? Actually, approach, pitching wedge might be the play in this one. Problem is a wider shot dispersion, but get lucky here. Get down, get down. A little bit of an underswing, 4%. Without that,
Well, not super
perfect.
close, but safely on the green.
This one should work sharply to his right. It's for birdie.
birdies are so tough to come by on this golf course. Ball is below the feet, 1.7 degrees. No, I can't stop thinking about that first hole. I know I said forget about the past and move on. Should have had that birdie, right? Just a little blasted that putt high side, and let's make this one to make up for it. Steady left to right. Gonna break quite a bit as it gets close to the hole. We are right on
That
it
was
though.
low from the start.
Wow. Last week was Ryan Gamer's best display of putting in this entire career mode series there at St. Andrews. Made so many huge putts. And still left some out there. And we're on putting today. Very similar to round number 1 of the Open Championship last week. Very similar. Starting slow, putting-wise.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain right where he is.
We're back. Come on, Ryan. This is where we got to score. We don't need to power drive here. Nothing fancy. Just put it in the fairway. And that shot off to the left. And that wind seems to really have picked up. That's gone. That's so unfortunate.
And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker.
A bad shot dispersion. A really good lie, though. Now the question is it even worth sending this? I mean, I do think it gives our second shot a little bit easier. Put it up in the air. A great lie. We had a 93% lie out of that send. Perfect spot for the hybrid, right?
Yeah, that's a good shot. Sand takes away any chance of going for the green in 2, but this is a nice recovery here to get back on track.
Okay, so Ryan's here to redeem himself from that very poor spinner shot earlier. Get it together here. Yeah, that'll do. Come on.
Okay, not too bad there. It's now 7 feet for his birdie.
Gotta make it though. Ball is below the feet. Steady left to right. Yes.
Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11.
What a big birdie. Are you kidding me? Come on. 4 under. We are 3 off the leaders with 7 holes left. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking today. That's a big one. Cheers. This is some late night coffee for me, you know? Recording a lot of videos like I mentioned earlier, so this is late night coffee for me. Got an espresso in there as well, so hey, I'm ready. You want to win or do you want to lose, you two? Underswing. That wind really grabbed it though too.
Okay, that one's dancing. Substantial movement on this putt right to left, and it's from distance, so this one not just about speed, but line as well.
This is not where you want to be. This is one of those that if you overhit, you're off the green. Have to be so careful on this one. We're probably sitting a little over a foot uphill. Wow. Okay, we got to play this a little bit safe. We can't risk going off the back. It's going to break a lot right to left. That's perfect speed.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away.
I was nervous. Like I'll be honest with you all. I was nervous on that one. Like I don't know how you can't be. Steady right to left here. Not an easy putt.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12.
That's a big par.
And he'll remain at 4 under.
I love this golf course. I could play it over and over and over. You have to be on, though, on every single shot. And if you miss, good luck on the putt, right? This course is just so well designed. One of my all-time favorites. Send it. It's just such a fun golf course. Now, this is in danger.
That one up the right side. No
Okay.
fairway here. This one in that rough. Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th. Getting set to play his second shot.
I think Jerry went down and fluffed up that ball a little bit in the rough, kind of removed some of the tall grass. 88 to 97% lie. It's what happens when you have Jerry as a caddy, everybody. You know, some of the stuff he does may be questionable, but... Oh my. We could put this one close. Wind! I know the ball, the side hill lie, but I thought the wind was gonna grab it. We have a sand lie. It looks like the head.
I have to try and give this a good
nice relief
to fly it to the hole.
What did Jerry went over and talked to the rules official like he does. Like he's like, yeah, it's sitting on a sprinkler head. Like, I don't think we have a sprinkler head over there, Jerry. Then what do you call this? They're like, I don't see anything. You don't see that? Oh, Jerry. Come on.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par.
You know, somebody jumping into this series for the first time, like here on this episode or on like any episode, is going to be so confused about Jerry, right? Like, who in the world is Jerry? Jerry is the caddy, the swing coach, you know, he does a lot. What a putt. What a par to save.
Safely in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is.
We need 3. Hey, get your one times ready, everybody. Come on. We need 3. Need 3. Nothing fancy here. Slight partial driver. Those are the shots the AI hits to perfection. Those partial driver shots. Now Ryan Gamer, on the other hand, doesn't.
Nope. That wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker.
But you know, you're learning the course. This is round 1, right? I feel like we can get 7 or 8 under a round on this course. We can still do it this round, but we just have to make a little bit better decisions off the tee in round 2, and a little bit better approach shots too. Putting's been great. Putting's been the best part. Now we have an 83 to 91% lie. Probably got to go finesse. You know, it's got to go down that slope. There's a downhill slope there. I thought by the hole. Yeah, it's right at the hole. You have to get up over that first ridge.
Now, that's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
Thank you, Frank. Okay, so this is a tough putt. I mean, it's steady uphill. The ball is sitting above the feet. It's going to be steady right to left the entire way. Looks like it breaks more as we get to the hole. Now, I'm going to play this as about a foot up. I did say he's going to dive. Wow, so I miscalculated the beginning break. That thing dove a mile at the beginning. And then it really kicked hard at the end, which I anticipated. Just misread the beginning break. Now, this is a tester. We have a 1.3 degrees ball below the feet. A steady left to right putt. Looks left to right the whole way. It's tough. Come on. Come on.
Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on
So
by.
I was thinking back to the putt on hole number 1. Do you all remember the putt? It was very similar to that. And I thought it wasn't going to break as much, just like it did on that hole. That thing broke a mile. I just did not see that much break. You know, you're responding based on how the course is played, and we've been reading the greens well. Trusting my instincts, a little bit off, and that's a bogey.
Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14.
You got to get it and move on, though, right?
Slide backwards to 3 under par.
We can't let that bogey run around. There's plenty of golf left. We have 4 holes left. It's not about the mistakes you make, about how you respond. Come on. But this is when the course starts to really show its teeth. Like, the difference... This whole course is tough, but when you get to the back and, like, the later holes of the back, it's insane. Wind has died down big time. Yeah, like, we're getting no help from the wind. That went straight to the left off the shot dispersion to it. It went the furthest way to the left it could
go.
go.
Splash of sand there. Is this ball going to wind up in the bunker off the tee?
Yeah, this is not where you want to be.
Much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4.
How far does 7-iron go? Not enough. It's got to be 6. Now, I don't even know if this ball sticks. Actually, 7-iron landing at the front of the green would be perfect. Now, the question is, does this get over that lip? No. 8-iron wouldn't have got there. I think it's worth the risk. We hit the lip.
Lesson there, I think, is if you find the bunker, you're just asking for trouble. Short of the green and a lot of work to do to salvage par.
It's all right. I knew this course would be the toughest challenge yet. Not the toughest challenge yet, but one of the toughest challenge, because the courses we've played recently have been very scoreable conditions. And when you move from St. Andrews to Whistling Straits, right, there's a massive difference. And wow, we're seeing it. But plenty of golf left. Get this one close. Have to. In. Look at the shot dispersion. Went a mile to the right.
Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker.
We can't drop 2 in a row. We just can't do it. Ball is above the feet. Steady right to left, down the slope. One time. I just don't think it's going to break much. Again, this is very similar to the putt we had on hole 1.
Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left.
Happens. Hey, you got to shake it off, though, right? Course plays tough at the end. That's 2 putts that we've just barely misread. Putting was perfect up to that point. That's 2 bogeys in a row. Got to bounce back, everybody. Come on, let's fight.
Good putt there. It's a bogey 5 here at the
Hate to
par
see
4.
those 2 bogeys. You
And
know,
that's going to drop him to 2 under.
4 tournament win streak. Played great all 4 rounds last week. And we just have to find that same swing. We know we can do it, right? We know we can do it. Come on, get a good shot dispersion here. This back 9, like these last few holes are so challenging.
Left off the tee.
And to the left.
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick.
It's an impossible lie. Now this is, we finally found our heavy rough, right? Yeah, I'd say we have. It's got to put this up there. Just again, shot dispersion to the left off the tee and the wind barely affecting the ball. The wind just keeps dying down and then building
really
up a little bit.
Good job right there to advance that ball down the fairway. That came out pretty clean, Frank.
Yeah, clean as a whistle, and now actually in great shape in this par 5.
This is the wheelhouse that we have dominated. These last 4 tournaments, we've won these tournaments because of this range. And putting. Here we go. We have to dial this one in. Have to.
This could be a good one.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, excellent shot. I love it when it's the right distance. This one just a little to the right. Nothing wrong with that.
It's not over yet. Ball is below the feet. Plenty of golf left. Main goal right now is no more bogeys and erase those bogeys. It's interesting because ball is below the feet, but it looks like steady right to left. So although it may be left to right at the very beginning, most of this looks like, to me, it's breaking the opposite. Well, no, I think it is left to right the whole way. I think it might come back at the very end, but at that point, I think it's going to be too late.
That one just going to sneak on by.
Had 2 putts this round, just great. Hole number 1, we grazed the edge, and that one we grazed the edge as well. And it dropped. I thought that one was actually gonna drop in there, but it just it did come back slightly, but not enough. I thought I saw a little bit of comeback at the end, but
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16.
did somebody call in the
And he'll
birdie
stay
trade?
at 2 under.
We are now not out of this tournament, everybody. We are never out of a tournament. If there's one thing we know about Ryan Gamer, he's never out. 229 to the front, 269 to the back. One of the hardest golf shots for me on this golf course is here. And how we're going to attack this is 4-iron down the slope. Please hope the wind is ripping. And it should bounce all the way down. Go in. Go in the hole. Get in there. That's probably the best shot I've ever hit here.
All day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. 15 feet away.
Come on, we gotta make this. Ball sitting above the feet. Right to left, and then I want to say it's left to right. We kind of saw a little bit of that break. Now, keep in mind the ball was moving at a much different speed than it will on this putt. It is a double breaker. It is a double breaker. I think it's more left to right, though. Not an easy putt. One time.
Oh, man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it.
Wow, these greens are getting tough, aren't they?
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he
29th
is.
place. Hey, we're going to have to make a comeback. We've done it before. Done it before, everybody. It won't be the first time we had to make a comeback. We're playing, interesting enough, this is definitely not our worst tournament. Or worst start to a tournament. That would be the Players' Championship at Ryan Gamer's home course. That course crushed us. And then we have this 18th hole is awesome. Now, maybe not fun to play when we need to birdie, but like this is one of my favorite finishing golf holes in golf. Like it is insane. You talk about a finishing golf hole that has all the elements. I'm gonna go hybrid. Long par 4, extremely hard to birdie, easy to bogey, tough to par. A driver there just I always end up in the rough. So some of you may question that, but
He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for a second.
with the way we're playing right now, we can't drop another stroke, right? So I'm going to go 6-iron, full loft. We're going to attack this thing. Come on. That's beautiful. That's the reason I take that spot. Come back.
And how about that for a nice approach from way out?
How
that
does
one
that
finds
stop
the green
there?
with a birdie putt on tap.
The tailwind took off some of the backspin. We're sitting on a pretty big slope. I thought for sure with full loft that ball would have spun back on that slope. But this is a nightmare putt because ball is sitting below the feet and it's going to be left to right. I don't know. This is a huge putt, everybody. We're in 29th place. in danger to miss a cut, honestly. If we're being honest, we are in danger to miss a cut if we don't come out swinging. Have we missed a cut yet? I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a long season, right? We played a lot of rounds. I don't know if we have missed a cut. This looks straight in, though. It looks to me like it may be breaking a little bit left to right. Not much. These are the ones that you got to make, though. One time. Come on. Come on, game. Give this one to us.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Our putting was so good that front nine, right? But the course difficulty does pick up. Towards the stretch here at the end, it was putting. It wasn't our other shots that cost us on this golf course. Our putting really and fairway percentage. Putting and fairway percentage really cost us this round one. But hey, it's a marathon, not a sprint, right? There is plenty of golf left. I am not worried. I'm not worried.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18.
Oh,
so
my
our
goodness.
Featured golfer well back after round one, and now likely in a fight just to play the weekend.
I think they're in a different zip code today, Rich. It was like watching two different players, really. The ones at the top of the leaderboard and, well, our cherished featured player. Not that good today.
You know, let's talk about Frank for a second. We were dominating in the Open Championship last week. Frank was still out there criticizing Ryan Gamer. I think at one point, finally in the final round, Frank said, yeah, this is over, right? It's like, but up until that point, I tell you, Frank is something else, isn't he? Xander Schauffele somehow shoots a 10 under. What? Look at the AI this week. 10, 9, 8, 7. That's the reason. So we talked about this last week in the Open Championship. There's weeks where you're going to struggle in a round and the AI is going to dominate. And you're going to have weeks where we run away with it. Like last week, we were firing on all cylinders at 100 AI difficulty. But this week, they turned the tide, right? Now we're struggling in the round one. And wow, they are dominating. We got some work to do. We are outside the cut, everybody. We are outside the cut looking in. We need a huge round number 2. We're going to take a look at where this cut is. I need all of your all's positive, encouraging comments. Just like always, you all are all legends. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more. I'm going to try to post the other round to this tournament, round 2. This probably the weekend of the week of November 13th. And then the next 2 rounds will either be the next week or the week after that. We'll see. So there may be a break in those. You may be left with the cliffhanger. We're going to make the cut. So yeah. Okay. So we got some work to do. We're sitting right on that cut. We're sitting right on the cut. We can do it. We're sitting right there. So we got some work to do. We just got to clean up some things and come out swinging. I will see you all in round number 2 of the week 27 tournament. I will see you all next time. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.